Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hair of the Dogcast, Midwest Gaming Classic 2018. I'm one of your hosts, Tom Wagner, and I'm here with...
Josh Miller.
Josh, we have another special guest in the middle chair.
Hi, Ty.
Hello.
His name is Ty Christian.
Also known
or so
as?
I've been told.
Also known as, so I'll say Ty Christian is my mortal persona.
Are people supposed to know that?
My real name is Fang VonWrathenstein, obviously, but today I'm cosplaying as a mortal. You know, because I mean, I can kind of blend in here.
You're doing an okay job.
Yeah, I don't have all of the ladies don't know who I am right away, so we don't have this giant sex pile happening all the time.
Oh, they're lining up.
I mean,
Can you keep them away?
Sex
Thank
pile.
you.
So
Thank you.
Anyway, but yeah, I shouldn't say that too loudly. I am Fang VonWrathenstein, lead singer of the most metal band on earth, the Lords of the Trident, out of Madison,
Lords of the
Wisconsin.
Trident. Heck yeah. I've heard a lot about you guys.
Mostly lies, and yeah, we're terrible. It's horrible. It's a horrible band full of terrible people.
It's not good unless it's horrible, right?
What kind of music?
We
Ty?
play-
Is this Christian?
We play
Christian R&B.
That's right. It's female fronted country. We play
TLC cover band.
I love that Shania Twain. She's amazing.
We play the heaviest of heavy metal. We play traditional heavy metal. Some people would put us in the genre of power metal.
Okay.
I like to call us adventure metal.
That
I
sounds
like that.
adventurous.
Yeah. So we're not the type of metal that's like we're more like like dragons and
maidenous.
sorcery and
Sure.
maiden,
I'm a big
maiden,
maidener.
Dio, Judas Priest, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So yeah.
That is metal. That's the metal I like.
Yeah.
I want to understand people when they enunciate or try to.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I don't always. Because I may like the music, but I may not agree with their wordage.
Yeah.
But
And we have band logos that you can actually pick out and read instead of like a bundle of twigs.
I've never understood
God.
that. Wow.
That is the worst.
We could have a whole podcast on that. I don't
Dear
understand
Death-
why people do that.
Dear
Yeah.
death metal. Did you never learn how to write English words?
You know
or
what it
any
is?
kind of
No.
language.
It's that they're angry at their dad. Most of them. They've got pointy guitars.
Right.
And they're just like, they go to start writing a band logo. They're like, this is going to be sweet. And they're like, Dad!
They're upset
and
because
that's how
it
works.
doesn't go
Right.
in.
It's like an
it doesn't
angry man
go in word
writing
format
wingding.
because their daddies didn't teach them how to write.
Exactly.
Poor guys.
So-
Poor death metal guys.
Ty,
Yes.
Lords of the Trident,
Yes.
awesome band. You guys are doing phenomenal.
We are.
Like I said, if
Yep.
I've heard of you, I don't listen to music, so
We
you
are-
must be doing all right.
We are just about to come out with our 7th album.
Shut up.
Yep, it's called Shadows from the Past, and we're going to be releasing it. I can't officially say when we're going to be releasing it. We're going to be releasing it very soon,
Yeah.
and potentially, possibly related to a big event that we might be, having very soon as well. So anyway,
So what is this event?
so the event.
An event, you said.
Yeah, so I've been walking around today with this on.
Oh.
Ask me about power metal and arcade games because we are running an event called Mad with Power.
Can I ask you about power metal and arcade games?
You can, yes. So we are running an event called Mad
What
with
about power
Power.
metal and arcade games?
Well, we're running an event called Mad with Power, and it's got power metal and arcade games.
That
at the
is
event.
amazing.
I know. Tell me about it. So yes, we run this event, Mad with Power.
Yeah,
and,
boys.
and we take a venue and we fill it chock full of free play arcade games, much sort of in the vein of like what you would come across here.
Right.
And
At
we,
Midwest Gaming Classic 2018.
that's right. And we bring in the very, very best of heavy metal, power metal, traditional metal, thrash metal, basically
awesome.
any
Yeah.
sort of
I like
metal,
metal.
with clean vocals. We'll bring in, and the best
Clean
from all,
vocals.
yeah, and the best
No
from
subtitles.
No Black Dahlia murder.
no,
huh?
none of that. And we bring the best in from all around the country, and we have a big festival. So it's $20, and you get to free play arcade games as much as you want, and
That
see
is so
a
cool.
bunch of awesome metal.
Yeah. When is that taking place again?
That is August 25th, 2018
Okay.
of this year, and
And it has been going on.
this is our
since-
second year.
Oh, second
the
year.
first year was just went crazy gangbusters. It was amazing.
Was it?
This is in Madison.
This is in Madison, Wisconsin. So book your flights right now. Cancel your birthdays. Bar
Great
mitzvahs
airport.
are moved. Just let them know. So it's first year went really, really well. I know this year is going to go even better.
Yeah.
And yeah,
The sequels are always better.
we're thinking this year we're going to have a bare minimum 200 people, probably more like 400. So,
Really?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal, man.
Awesome. Sounds
So-
like a fun time.
So I guess what was the genesis of the idea?
It was spite. It was spite. It all came from
Spite is the mother of invention.
Yeah, and what happened was we'd been there were more than one times when we'd been promised, and I will say, the last time this happened, we were not just promised and handshook, we were hugged. Someone hugged me and said,
a lie hug.
yes, and
lie hugs are the
someone hugged
worst.
me, and it turned out to be a lie. And yeah, they said you're booked, and they hugged me. They give me. I'm like, can we shake on the deal? And he's like, I don't shake, I hug. I'm like, even better, I'm a hugger.
Right.
So I hugged, and he went back on his word. He hugged me, and then he went back on his word.
Bring it in, guys.
Yep.
Hug.
Daddy, why don't you love me? So he went back on his
Oh,
word.
there's so many reasons.
And
Not enough hugs. Real hugs.
And this has happened more than once, not the hug, but but people that book us for a big festival and then go back on their word. And so
That is
so
BS. I'm
it is.
calling
they
BS on
found
that.
out about the metal thing. They're like, this isn't
I'm
MTV
sorry.
era when.
We can understand your lyrics.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
you're out of here.
Oh.
So I said, whatever, I'm just gonna make my own festival, and it's gonna be cooler than your festival, and you know what your festival doesn't have that my festival will have? Fucking video games.
That is awesome.
Oh.
And so I
That's
took,
actually a really.
So
I mean,
is Geeks Mania or like who's helping you with games?
so we had in Madison there is a friend, a band that played the first year, Droids Attack. They're a stoner thrash metal band.
Did they get a beer named after him by any chance?
They do. Yep, they have
I've
a beer,
had
and
that.
they released their beer at Mad with Power. So they've got
had that beer.
they've got 3 beers now. So the lead singer, he runs a arcade company, and he supplied the games last year. He might also supply them this year. Although
Is he local?
He's local.
You gotta hook me up
Named
with that.
Brad
awesome.
Band,
Yeah.
Droids Attack. Check them out. They are my favorite
Yeah.
Madison band, hands down.
wow. And another band I have heard of.
Yeah, they are awesome.
This is amazing.
So are they gonna be at the festival?
They were at the festival last year, and we don't try to we try
Yeah,
to like
mix
not
it up a
repeat.
bit. Yeah,
too
I
much.
got you. That's a
Did
good
you
move.
book them
I did.
and then hug them and then say like?
Are they gonna come
Hey.
hang out?
Fang VonWrathenstein does not go back on his
Okay.
word.
I mean,
And
maybe
if Fang VonWrathenstein gives you a hug,
But
that
if he
means
hugs the
something.
truth,
maybe they
That
could-
means something.
maybe they could start.
The
an
hugs
awesome
are
festival,
truth.
Too.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I mean, you could-
It's
yeah.
all it's
It
all
all works
festivals
out.
out of spite. I hate him. I hate him. Ugh.
But
the
seriously-
scene's so much better because we hate each other. Ugh.
Seriously though, to make like lemonade out of those lemons,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool because a lot of people would probably just sulk.
Well, I did for a while.
I know, yeah.
And then I played a lot of like Mr. Do, and I'm like, you know what? Other people probably like Mr. Do. I'm not the only one who likes Mr. Do. We should make a festival out of this.
Mr. Do is
Yeah,
fucking great.
Do Fest 2018, and not Mountain Dew Fest, but Dew Fest.
Do Fest. D-O.
Yeah.
You've heard it here
We've
first.
had enough Mountain Dew Fest. We don't need any more of them.
Right. So, how many Midwest gaming classes have you been going to?
Oh.
I see you were.
This must be my, God, I don't know, 6th, maybe
Right.
my 6th.
They all blur together.
I don't. I'm just happy that there's not a tent this year. Like
No
this is
kidding.
pretty
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
This is pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
Very
For,
good.
for those
A
who
lot
don't
more
know,
room. It's
yeah, this year the convention has
Smooth.
moved to an actual building. Prior years, all the vendor area was underneath a tent and a parking lot.
Yeah. Well, and this year we've got 40-mile-an-hour winds, tornadoes, snow thunderstorms,
And
or
sharks.
snunderthorms.
Yep.
Sharks
Wisconsin
are coming
spring.
tomorrow.
Gotta love it.
So we're happy to be inside at this point.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
beer.
So, guys, games and beer.
Yeah. So
Are you part of the podcast, or are you?
I'm not officially part of the podcast, but I'm sure they
a rotating guest.
I'm a rotating guest.
Okay.
cool.
We ran into
They're all
one of the
pretty
people.
cool guys.
Oh, they're awesome dudes.
Yeah.
We ran into one of the guys when we opened for Halloween, and
Ooh, that sounds familiar.
and he was really drunk at the time, and he's like, "I missed you guys. I missed you guys, but I'm gonna pick up a CD, and you're awesome." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And so, and he listened to it all the way home, and he loved it, and then he became one of our probably one of our top fans
Okay.
ever. And
Yeah.
so then I started hanging out with the guys, and then I got to know all the guys' games of beer dudes. And
that's awesome.
Hang out with them, and they actually helped me run the Mad with Power Fest. They bring in the whole room that they've got over there. They bring in like a big selection of it, and we carve out an area in the venue for that.
That is so cool. I think they have sick amount of just rare systems.
Yeah,
the guys that run the Guys Games and Beer podcast have their own room here at this convention. That's just
full of amazing history of video
stuff
games.
that I would never want other people
Steel
to touch.
Battalion,
you know
all that stuff.
And they're just happy to
Vectrex usually.
The Vectrex is the crazy
Love the
thing.
Vectrex.
They made. Did you see? They made a rotating screen on their Vectrex. So it's like. It's like, okay, so you know those towel dispensers where you wipe your hands and then you take a little bit more and you wipe your hands and you take a little bit more,
So
right?
they turned that into
so
a
they did
Vectrex
that, but
machine?
they turned it into like a Vectrex overlay control. So you hit the button, it's like, and it puts the next one up. Then you hit the button,
that's
and
so cool.
Yeah. So they're bringing that at Mad with Power this year, and a bunch of the indie arcade vendors that have brought their own creations. Also, I just talked to, and they also are planning on coming too and bringing their arcade games.
Yeah.
So we should have a bunch of one of a kind arcade cabinets at Mad with Power, along with the normal stuff we've got.
Sure.
Which is going to be really fun.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. I will be there.
Cool.
You have my word.
Me too.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You better be there.
August, right?
August 25th. August 25th, 2018.
August what? Yeah. No, it's going to be a great success. I already know.
Yes.
Yeah. When's the next album coming out?
Next album is coming out probably soon.
Okay.
Definitely this year.
Is it one of those things where you
I
recorded
can't-
both at the same time and you just
So-
had so much material, you had to just release it in two different albums?
Well,
This is a reload?
Are you talking about the next album after the album that hasn't come out yet, or are you
Yes.
talking about? Okay. Well,
Then the album after that.
What I will say is that our next album is coming out. I will say in the next 4 to 6 months it will be out. I can't say yet because we're hooked up with this PR firm and they want to trickle out info.
Gotcha.
Right, so I can't give you a date, but I can say it's related to something very very big that we're doing.
You can see in his eyes.
You understand?
big.
You get that? Okay. So we're shooting 5 music videos ahead of the release. And in terms of next album, probably the next album will actually be an acoustic album because we have a Patreon that we run.
Awesome, yeah.
And anybody who pledges anything on our Patreon, besides getting the Trident cast, besides getting the Fangs Metal Beer Club reviews, besides getting the exclusivity of all the stuff, every single month we come out with a fully mixed, fully mastered acoustic cover of one of our old songs.
Oh, that's really cool.
And we do
That's
that
smart.
month to month. So
Yeah.
eventually we're going to get to 12 songs, to a whole year's worth of material.
Yeah.
And we'll just pop out a acoustic CD.
Sure.
You know,
Can
Lords
you-
of the Trident go soft. But not like that.
I was
That's probably
gonna
going to
say,
be the title.
How
you know?
soft do they get? Do they still keep it kind of metal in some way?
Lords
know
of the
what?
Trident ED.
What I'll say is, it's the type of metal that your grandma would listen to and be like, that's nice. Those are nice boys. Can I make them a hot dish? Would they like what would they like on their hot dish?
Would
Is
you
it
like
more
a hot dish?
Are they a hot dish or a casserole type of band? What are they like? So yeah,
Better be hot dish.
You know, we sneak
Everyone
the metal
knows it's
in.
hot dish.
You know, it's
Yeah.
hot. It's totally
It's hot dish.
Come on.
Come on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
would you like a casserole? Ugh, that sounds terrible.
Hot
No.
dish?
You know, casserole.
Ridiculous. But no, that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming on the Dogcast.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come on anytime you
I'd
want.
love to come on anytime.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You live in Madison.
Yeah,
in
we're
Madison.
Milwaukee-based mainly.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just,
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
we can
the
come
pod-
out there too, maybe.
Yeah,
or
the
something.
Dogcast Mobile. Just,
I'm in Watertown, so sometimes I do it in Watertown.
I do have a basement blacklight arcade that I built into my house, so you
Shut
guys should
up.
come on over.
No.
We'll party. We'll drink some really nice beers,
Might
and
be
we'll do the
super
Dogcast.
dope, man.
Yeah.
all right, you heard it here first. All right, we have it on video. It's going to happen.
I also, for the guy with the 4K camera, I also have a green screen wall built into the man cave that we use for our video stuff and for our Trident cast.
we can
so.
chroma key shit.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't
You
know
can-
what that is, but yes.
You can do
I've always wanted to.
everything. And since you can do it in 4K, you can do crazy zooms like he's gonna do right now. Pores everywhere. Oh my god.
Oh, my makeup's running.
Oh.
So, Before we go, Ty, where can people find you, get a hold of the band, yourself?
Yes. So check us out.
Social medias.
So for the band, check us out. lordsofTheTrident.com is your one-stop shop for anything metal related. Make sure you use your most metal browser to go there, which is probably Chrome, because there's no other browser that's named after a metal, really. So go there in Chrome, lordsofTheTrident.com. You can check us out we're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Reverb Nation, we're on Facebook, we're on
Facebook.
I mean, we're on MySpace for some reason. We're on RedTube. That's a personal
please let
account.
me be on
We're we are actually. We are still for some reason on MySpace. But basically, if you type Lords of the Trident into Google, the first 50 pages are us, and then it gets weird. So don't, but
stay away from the photos until you're sure you'll be out there.
If you want to get in on the ground floor of the Lords of the Trident army, go to patreon.com/Lords of the Trident, pledge $1, and you get so much. You get acoustic covers, you get videos, you get MP3 copies of anything we ever make ever.
Right.
We'll just come
That's
right
phenomenal.
to you.
Support these people.
And we're like us on Facebook, look us up on YouTube, and if you're in the mood, go to the RedTube/Lords of the Trident.
Yeah.
And if there are any ladies watching, ask your boyfriend
Wink,
about
wink.
that joke, because
All right, well, on that note,
Hey.
ladies and gentlemen, this has been Ty from Lords of the Trident. And thanks again for coming on the podcast.
Thank you.
And we will see you next time. Midwest Gaming Classic 2018.
2018! Slurp, slurp.
Oh, I just creamed my jeans.